What up, world? It is your boy, Big Seven. I am back with another one. I just want to thank people once, like I always do when I come on one of these things, is thanking people for just still rocking with your boy. I see so many of my subscribers, man, who just continue to just rock with your boy and love on your boy and be there for me. And it's been a while, definitely. But I can't lie. I've had such a blessing this year. It's been such a blessing this year. My birthday just passed. Valentine just passed. I had good times on both of those days. Just had a blast with friends and family, just going out and doing things. God has allowed me to really have a great beginning to this year. So I'm thankful and so thankful for people that still coming on the lives and rocking with your boy and asking questions when questions need to be asked, and just being there. It's been a blessing. So I just I can't thank you guys enough. And I hope you guys are still doing the shadow work. I hope you guys still loving on each other and 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 sending up prayers to God for one another. And I just hope you're doing whatever you need to do to continue to grow as a person. I love you all, and keep rocking with your boy. Throw something in the Cash App if you can. If it's on your heart, keep praying for your boy. Keep rocking with your boy. And hey, let's get to it. Guys, the art of self-love. The art of self-love. God blessed you at the tip of a time to at the tip of a time where you were spiraling in the enemy's pool of the deceit and evil. he you were blessed to still have self-love. God allow you to pull yourself out of a trying time where it looked like you were got. You were supposed to be swallowed up by all of the things that the devil was trying to place on you. See, when you were connected to this person the devil put in your life, this was one of, if not the best minion he had. See, when you're so good at self-love, he has to sick his better minions on you. You were so great at the self-love part that he couldn't get a grasp on your energy. He couldn't hold on to one thing about you because you were so great at pulling yourself out right at the nick of time. See, he plotted on you. There was a whole plan to take you down that you didn't know about. But your inner knowing, like I said in last video, your inner knowing told you everything that was going on behind the scenes. So you knew how to prepare in each situation that the enemy was trying to attack you. You stayed focused in every situation. So when that person that was connected to you kept trying to send darts behind your back, you were so laser focused on what God had you focused on that those darts just kept missing. So every time you turned around to see what was thrown, the enemy was there with the same pretending, the same lies, the same jokes. I don't know who threw that dart. I don't know who threw that rock. I'm here for you. I'm on your side. The self-love that you had carried you, because had you not had that self-love, you would have quit on yourself. You would have stopped. You would have told yourself that this is too hard to bear. Because you have went through multiple situations that just seemed like they kept taxing and taxing on you. They kept making you feel as if life was never going to get better. And this is what life was, where you just keep adding different situations that keep hurting you more and more. But the self-love you had for yourself, the self-love you had for yourself kept showing you that if you push through or you pull through, that there's light at the end of that tunnel. There is light at the end of this tunnel if I just bear what is going on right now in my life. You figured out every trick. See, the problem is the enemy had tricks lined up, but before he can get the trick off, before he can play the game, you knew the game and you knew the rules. You knew how things were gonna go. You knew how to expose and stop whatever was going. You knew what was going on before it even went on, because God had you lined up, ready, with your inner knowing, ready to block any attack from the enemy. You felt strange when you needed to feel strange. You felt the pain when you needed to feel the pain. The funny thing is you were feeling the pain when the enemy didn't even send the pain yet. You already knew what was coming. So the enemy was getting ready to send out the shot, and you was already blocking it with your inner knowing. You were so powerful with the self-love that the inner knowing was telling you everything. You loved everything about you, and you knew you kept lining yourself up straight with whatever God was telling you to do. So you knew, hey, I keep lining myself up straight. You knew it sooner or later something was coming for you. You knew some form of a blessing within anything was coming for you. You didn't know what it was. You couldn't tell exactly what was coming, but you kept feeling, if I line myself up with myself, all I got to do is line myself up with myself, I am going to witness a blessing so big I don't even know how to take it in. And this was a victory because God showed you through your inner knowing. That person from the past still won't admit that they did something to you. They're still running around playing victim to what they did to you. Playing victim to how they stole from you, how they tried to take your inheritance, how they tried to take you to court and destroy your life, how they lied and spat on your name. They're playing the victim to that while you're living life. The problem is it's too far behind, and everything that they've done is starting to line up with them, which is hurting them even more, because you are not making a move. You're not making a sound, and you don't have to, because everything that you do, every way that you move is a sound, is an action. You don't have to do anything. That's speaking more action than doing something. See, the enemy from the past would rather you make a sound. They want you to come out and argue. They want you to come out and make yourself look bad, because then it makes them look like everything they said about you was real. The crazy part about it is the more self-love you gave yourself, the more they blocked out of your life, the more they were pushed out of your life. And now you're to a point where they don't even know how to come back. And that's what they're trying to figure out. How do I get back? How do I come back when the self-love is so real? Because they want to be able to lie. I want to be able to lie to you. I want to be able to confuse you. I can't confuse you no more. I can't come in and make you feel sorry for what I did to you. I can't come in and say nothing and have you fix the problem. How can I come in and have you fix the problem that I started? That's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to problem solve their life again. Fix the things that are broken. Because everybody that they used around them to play on your name is getting exposed. And they're getting exposed because of your silence. And the self-love that you have for yourself, to have the resiliency in you to keep moving. You kept walking. They didn't expect that. They had a plan for your life. And the plan for your life was to be able to continue to use you for everything that they mess up in. That was the plan. And if they couldn't use you, they were going to scrape you off the face. And now you're so deep into the self-love that you have for yourself that there's no way to attain you. There's no way to reach you. You've gained so much self-love that you don't pay attention. See, they need you to pay attention. In order to confuse you, you need to fall into the confusion. If you don't fall into the confusion, they cannot confuse you. So the problem is the self-love that you have that is not allowing you to be confused, to be taken advantage of. You can care less about their problems. They put those problems on themselves. You can care less about that. And that's the problem. because they need you to care. They need you to wonder what's going on. Because if you wonder, that leads to thinking. And then once you start thinking, that leads to asking. And once you start asking, that leads to helping. And once you start helping, that leads to them coming back in to confuse. Once again, it's been a hard life because the self-love is starting to put light onto everything that they were about. People can see how good of a person you was just by being you and moving forward. You're not doing nothing but being who you've been this whole time. And that's what's confusing them because they thought they had this all planned out. This was a plan to take you out. This was a plan to take you out. But you didn't follow the plan. See, when they started to build the confusion all the way to the top, the self-love you had for yourself was telling you with your inner knowing, it's time to go. It's time to get out. It's time to leave. So you left right in the nick of time. Now the confusion is going on because they thought they had you in the palm of their hand. They thought you was here. They didn't think they needed to do much. They was ready to lead your life into a hole. But the self-love you had for yourself caused you to tap into your inner knowing. And you went down the path that God had for you all along. And it's damaging who they are as a person. It's damaging reputations. It's tearing apart the life they built off of your back. All of the lies they told, and they built a life off of the lies they told about you. Pretending to be hurt for no reason, because you did nothing but be good to them. Pretending like you did something to them. Not answering your questions. Won't talk to you. Acting like they were hurt by you doing nothing. Now, does that sound right? They won't talk to you after accusing you with no proof. How are they not talking to you after accusing you with no proof of what they accused you of? Playing the victim, running and hiding, and acting like they're hurt off of something they don't even have proof on. This is what's damaging them because they can't go out and show any proof on anything they said. But you have receipts. That's why they ran and hid. They had to run and hide. No one who's not at fault runs and hides. No one who's not at fault doesn't have the balls to talk. How are you not at fault, but you running from the conversation? If I know God and I know his army, we are here for the fight. So how are you telling me you were done wrong and you scared to talk? How can you tell somebody you were done wrong and you're scared to talk? It doesn't add up. And when have you seen somebody so confident in saying you're the bad person, but they're running? Why are they running? Why are they hiding? Who's chasing them? I never seen the enemy run and hide. Why, if you're the enemy, why are you still here? Why ain't nothing happened to you? If you're the enemy, why are you still here? Why aren't you running and fleeing? Why are they running and fleeing? Make it make sense. Like, what are they running and fleeing for? Why are they scared to tell their truth? If they so honest, what are they scared of the truth for? They wouldn't even let you talk. You can't talk, you can't say a word, but yet they're telling the truth. Oh, we can't talk about this, we can't talk about, but you're telling the truth. You said you're the truth teller. So let me hear the truth. My God has never been scared to tell the truth. So if you swear you're so connected to God, why can't you tell me the truth? Oh, they are so thou art holy, but they won't tell you the truth. When do you become so holy, but can't speak the truth? Church every Sunday. No truth. No proof of the truth. But you didn't do nothing. The only thing you did was self-love. You self-loved yourself. Moved forward, started doing things that you should have done a long time ago because they were blocking you from doing what you needed to do. The whole time, never had good advice, never showed love to you, never backed you in anything that you had planned to do, always had a problem, always mad, never there for you, never showed love willingly themselves, by themselves, but acted as if they was the best thing you had. No elevation when you was there with them. Every night seemed like a work in progress, but you was never gaining any progress. But you know what kept you? The self-love that God instilled in you. He kept you moving. Because had you had no self-love, you would have been done. What is there to say? The self-love that you had in you. You had enough to say, I'm getting out of here. Now they running around and they still trying to say the same lies. And you've moved forward so far that you don't even care. It's in the past. But this is not how they planned it, guys. They planned it so you would always be confused. They wanted a world and a life of confusion with you because you was the greatest thing they found. They knew something was special about you, but they wanted to hold on to you while they can go do their damage in the world and not have to pay for it. And then they can place all of their burdens, all of their karma on your back, and you would have to deal with it. That's what they was praying for. The funny thing is they would pray to my God. They would pray to my God to place their burdens on my back. It makes no sense. How are you praying to my Father to place your burdens on my back? Praying to my God to place their burdens on my back. It makes no sense. But I am happy that you had enough self-love in you to say, I got this. I'm moving forward. I don't care what I got to do, what I got to move out of the way. God, put me in place because I got this. That's what you did. Put me in place because I have this. My God looked at me and seen it in me, enough in me to keep moving. Knew I had it, chosen. And that was you. In that dark space, not really knowing where you were going to go. But you kept on moving. Not knowing how it was coming. But you kept on moving. Not knowing the circumstances. Not knowing the outcomes. But you kept moving because of the self-love that God instilled in you. That he knew sooner or later that you were going to show and express to the world. The self-love that was so great. That you showed the world who you were. By allowing the enemy to believe his attacks were doing something to you. They're mad at you because they feel like you manipulated them into believing that you were something else. And really, you did. But you didn't. You just stayed you all along. And they didn't want to believe in the you that you're showing today. They didn't want to believe that you that you're showing right now. That your self-love is allowing you to express to the world. They didn't believe in that because they thought that you were gullible and you were going to allow them to play on your heartstrings for life. They were going to be able to have an angel locked up in their grasp forever, and they were going to use you as long as they could. Now they're running. Life is not the same, but they want you to think that life is the same, but you can see through the smiles. You can see through all of the games, all of the jokes, all of the soft voice that they put on when they talking to you. You can see through it. And this is the problem with them because you're not allowing them to get you flustered. You don't even care. There's no fight. The fight has been won. The war is over. And that's the problem. The war is finished. Your self-love has created a whole brand new life for you. Because you stopped taking what the enemy was giving to you. And you created a whole life for yourself through the pain of what they caused you. My God. My God chosen. You chosen took your tears and you used them to wash the dirt that they put off on you, off of you. Took your tears and wiped the windshield so you can see the path that the Lord was taking you on. You, chosen, took your tears to keep going. The self-love that you had to keep moving. My God. You. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chosen. You are strong for me and God. Now we're here because of your self-love. Guys, I thank you for tuning in to the videos. I thank you for rocking with your boy 7. It's been a real work in progress to continue to get these videos out. I know I say that a lot, but it has. I just want you to know that I'm still rocking with you. I still love you, and I'm here, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys, all my chosen, all of my subscribers, all of my family, my spirit family, everybody, for continuously rocking with me here. I'm thankful. I pray that you guys continue to do the shadow work. Throw something in the Cash App if you can. Like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. It helps the algorithm on this side. And continue to self-love. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you guys. Continue to self-love yourself and do the shadow work. It builds you to who you're becoming. God bless you. I love you. That's been my video. You guys have a great one. And I'll be praying for all of you guys. This has been another one. But your boy 7 is